This is Blightfall News. Welcome back. I am Captain Shiitake. This just in. Portions of the Western Ocean are now clean along with the Island Lab. Also, in other news, bugs with the Dawn Machine? Welcome back to Minecraft Blightfall Let's Play. I am Shade of Dead. This is episode 56, and as you can see, I'm missing my shirt. Well, I think maybe one of the first things we should talk about is this Dawn Machine, at least for me, is giving me lots and lots of trouble. Every time I teleport it, I have to quit the game and then reload it, because if I don't, incredibly insane things happen. For instance, my armor is gone because when I teleported it once and I opened up my inventory before I quit and reloaded, it put a random terror shatterer in my armor slot. I was wearing this as armor. I can't anymore. Oh my god, now I have two. What the? See? Alright, so this Dawn Machine is causing me all sorts of pain and trouble. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but it's not working like it should. It's causing me problems. But what I have been able to do is I did clean this entire island, and I started a swath down through this side of the map, and so my map's actually a little bit wider than it was because I've been over there and loaded it in. But I went down through here, and I don't know, I've gotten to like here-ish. That, and then like this whole section down through here is clean. That I've been doing with the Dawn Machine, and the way I've been doing that is actually with this. The snowflake pendant will allow me to stand on the water, put down a teleporter, and then summon the Dawn Machine, which will then just float in the air. And then if I need to replace a jar or whatever, if I stand near it, there's ice underneath it, and I can just put the jar down, and everything works fine. So, just a tip, a way to do it, I guess. If you guys are interested, you can do it that way. Now, one other thing, getting Ordo, you can get it from the smooth sandstone, but I guess you can also get it from chiseled bricks. You can use chiseled stone bricks to do this. It's gonna wear down a chisel not tremendously fast, but it will wear it down. Do I have any stone left, or did I craft it all? But if you change it into the, yeah, we're gonna do one of those here in a minute. Chiseled, not the eggs, that one. So you just gotta make these. So you got to turn it into a fancy stone brick from Stone Road, stone bricks. So stone into stone bricks, and then you can make the fancy stone bricks, or the Stone Road, and then you can make the fancy stone brick, and then you can make chiseled stone bricks. And those will give you Ordo and Terra. So you just have leftover Terra. I kind of redid this a little bit. I don't have any extra room, but I do have, I don't know, it just is a little bit cleaner now. Easier for me now. I got rid of all or I didn't get rid of, I put away all of the pieces of stuff in here that aren't, what the heck is that? Where did I get those? Oh, those were on top of that. Those were over the trap that shot the shurikens out of the ceiling in the city. That's where I got those snow brick covers. Today, though, energy is a problem. Has been a problem. It sucks I have to use electricity. I don't want to use electricity. So what I'm gonna do instead is, well, we're still gonna use electricity, but we're gonna generate it. We're gonna try to come up with a new way here to generate more or better sets of energy. So what I'm gonna attempt to do, and I should have an empty one up here. We're gonna see if we can make this work like I want it to. Let's get this. We're going to It's not completely empty, but pretty close. We're going to make what's called the mana Fluxfield, and I knew this was a thing, but I thought it was the mana flux, which it is not. It is the mana flux field. It is like that, and this allows you to change mana into RF. The way it works is it's not based on the number, or you can't like just attach it to a mana pool and suck the mana out of it. You have to shoot it with your mana spreaders. And so we're gonna see what all we need to do here to make this work 100%. And what I think I'm gonna do, I'm trying to figure out where I want to put all this. But I want to attach it to that. So I think we're going to put this here. Yeah. And then I can put the power thing on the other side. Yeah. And then I can put the energy absorber on this other side of it. So it'll connect to the piping, which will then allow it to power my ME network. Plus, and then my mana flux field will go on this side. So we're going to build the mana flux field. It shouldn't be too hard. I know I need some of this, and we need some living rock, and I don't have any available, of course. So yeah, I've got 2 Terra Shatterers. And I have no Terra Steel chestplate armor because I wish I had a screenshot of it. I freaked out and I pulled it off there to see if my armor was going to come back, and well, it didn't. And so now I don't have a chestplate. We'll go put this on. I feel a little weird not wearing a shirt. I don't match, but for now that'll work. Alright, so we got the living rock, and we're gonna need, let's see, I already got my 4 blocks of redstone, I got my mana steel ingot, so mana flux field, put that in there. Alright, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this here, oops, here. Open this up, and so the one on the right is the one that this is connected to, right? Okay, and then so it's going to take it in from there, and then we can see if we can get this charged up. And what I'm going to do, just to try it out, where did my, just to try it out, we're going to take that out of the way, and we're going to attach that. And it's pumping mana in there. Alright, so is this going up? What do I need to do? It's not. Okay, so let's see how we can make this work. What can I use to connect it? It's full. It stopped shooting. Alright. Give me just a second here. I'm going to see what kind of pipes, energy transfer pipes I'm going to need to make this work. Ugh, a little lag there. Well, I figured out why I'm stupid. Derp, 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 derp. Orange is to send power out, not to receive it. So if we flip this over to blue, we can see it's charging it for about, what is that, 1600 RF a blast. So I'm going to use this a lot more than I'm going to use my good old buddy up here. I'm going to build some more of these mana spreaders. I'm going to put them down there. See, pardon me. This, I went ahead and charged this one back up because it wasn't drained, but it was close to being drained from powering my mana drive. Or my Dawn machine, which, oh man, that thing, it's kind of become a nightmare dealing with it, because like I said, it just doesn't work like I want it to. With teleport, what the heck? With teleporting, it causes all sorts of problems for me. As far as getting it to, getting it to not bug out every time I teleport it. It just, things happen. Like, you guys probably saw it when I cleaned that village off the first time we had it. Like, my inventory was messing up. I had my toolbar and then it duplicated it here and some stuff disappeared, and then it just went crazy. And it keeps doing things like that. Every time I teleport, I have to quit the game and then reload and then use it. And then it'll work fine until I teleport again. And so, and cleaning the ocean doesn't take very long. I've noticed that, here, we'll just go there and take a look at it, what's going on. What's the quickest way to get there? We'll just go to the island and jump off. Let's see, the island lab should be nice and clean, as long as I didn't miss any infected sheepies. We should be fine. Oh, my stairs are over here. So as long as I didn't miss any infected sheepies, we should be fine, or creepers or anything else. I think it's this way. And then we'll put my iceberg pendant on. Oh my god, a snowflake pendant. I always call it the iceberg pendant because it makes icebergs. So you can see my edge already. Hold on. Let me get some air. Man, you go deep. When you jump out of there. And then I got a sink to put my bobble on. Alright, so you can see that it starts to creep back in. Oh, where did it go? There was a spot here. So you can see it's starting to creep in just a little bit. Oh my gosh. Stop it, I'm too fast now. And it's bugging. So it's starting to creep in just a little bit in a few places. I've tried to hold it back a little bit with my wand in places like you can see here. I think it creeped in here and I used the wand to clean that and push it back. But this is all cleaned up now. All this kind. Oh my gosh, why am I getting so much lag? This, I swear, was not having quite as much problems with lag until I made the dawn machine. It's not even loading in the area. See, I've come a ways down here, cleaned all the nodes, but well, you would think I've got the dawn machine switched off, so it might not load the chunks. If those chunks aren't loaded when we get down here, then we'll know that's one way to shut off the chunk loader part of it. Yeah, they weren't loaded. So this thing, like I said, I just teleported here, and this is the other problem I've found. It will delete some of my essentia, and so I've started picking up the jars when I teleport it, because I'll get somewhere and usually the ordo and the cognitio are gone. You see how they're this has got what, 45 in it. The air will be about halfway down, the ordo will be completely empty, and the cognitio will be completely empty, and I'm not sure why that's happening. I didn't even bring my, oh, I did bring my wand. Alright, cool. I'm not sure why that's happening, but it's really disturbing. And okay, so my wand attuned again. So why did it do that? Alright. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, it's been really kind of buggy for me. There's still a few bugs with this, but we'll go down here. I've kind of, alright. Why is it lagging so much? Where am I at? 856. We're gonna go 100 and so I can't remember how far I need to go. 100 and what did I figure out? 130? Oh, yeah, 130. We'll go 130. So 986 is where I want to be. And we'll just keep sinking. If it wasn't lagging, I wouldn't fall. Also, I'm wearing the Sojourner sash, so really. Well, that's not right. Or maybe, I don't know what's happening. We'll go down here a little ways and we'll drop this in. Right about here-ish. Alright, and I'm gonna have to quit out after I do this, so stand by for that. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna do this and we're gonna see if my Essentia is still there. Oh, it stayed this time, so is it all there? It's not quite all there. Oh, it's working now though, because the switch doesn't come with it, so that's kind of a problem. You gotta make sure you got a lever with you if you're gonna use it. Oh, I need to put this down so it stops sucking up quite so much power. Alright, so that should be fine. It should be outputting. Yep. Alright. It's gonna be really it's gonna mess everything. Alright, I gotta save and quit. Okay, I'm back, and this, you know, we've got it going again. I've got it cleaning. Mostly I've just kind of been idling and letting it do things. I'm not sure what's going to happen with these islands. I may need to come back and put it next to or onto the islands to clean them up so it doesn't, it shouldn't spread out into the ocean unless there's caves, and I know there's going to be caves. So I don't know. I've got to figure something out on what to do here with this darn thing. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. So we've got the mana Fluxfield to make power, and I'm just going to make some more mana spreaders and put them on there. I'm going to shut this down for right now so it doesn't drain on my battery. I'll shut that off. And was there any sound? What's going on? I wonder if I didn't. Hold on. There. Alright, well, we shut that off. Alright, I'm going to make my way back to base, so I'm going to cut. Okay, I'm back here. I'm going to make me a couple of mana spreaders, so I'm going to go ahead and throw them down. Let's see, gold here. Oops, not the hammer. It just does. Why is that? I didn't think I had that out. I don't know. It's being really, really wonky, and especially with the stuff. And what I think happened. So I tuned. I'm gonna have to do some more experimentation. I'm gonna have to get me a. Oh, let's get this off. I'm gonna have to get me a. I'm gonna make another like iron capped wand just for the purpose of using it to teleport the Dawn machine. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tune it after I fill all the jars, and then teleport it. And I'm gonna see. You know, I'm gonna run it. And, you know, use up the Essentia and everything, and then I'm going to teleport it, and I'm going to see if those jars fill back up. Because if they were emptying before, this might be kind of a, you know, cheatsy doodle way of getting free Essentia for, you know, doing your stuff. What the heck? Where's that skeleton? Oh, he must be down below. He has to be down below. but I could use it to get more essentia, or not have to refill as much. Because I think if it was completely filled, it would do it all right away. Now, I've been told, you know, either use Cognitio or use Ordo. You don't need to use both. I've kind of been using both, and maybe I shouldn't, but I have been for the purpose of... See, that's almost full now. I can move my power supply down here. But I've been using both kind of for the idea of... I can then... if I clean a spot, or if I put down my blooms or my totems of dawn, then they'll start cleaning a spot, and the dawn machine doesn't have to do quite so much work, because Ordo makes it start from the northern end and work its way across, you know, in rows until it gets done. Cognitio makes it go, okay, well, I've already done this spot. I'm immediately going to do the next spot. Well, that one's done. I'm going to immediately do the next, and next, and the next, and next, and next. And so, if I've cleaned a spot with my wand, or with the Totem of Dawn, or even ethereal blooms, then the Dawn machine doesn't have to do that work, and it will instead, you know, clean it up a little bit easier, I guess. It'll skip those parts, and it'll just be faster. But maybe I don't need to do both. I mean, I guess if I wasn't going to do one, so Ordo does it in order. Oh my gosh, what is going on with the lag today? I swear, what kind of 18, 20, what is happening with my frames per second today? Hold on. Okay, I think it's better. Not a lot. I don't know what's causing that problem. I apologize, guys. I'm gonna have to check that out, try to figure it out. But I think if I can... Is it just going to keep pumping it even when it's not using it? I think it's gonna... That's no good. That's not what I want. But that's alright. I guess I was going to put down these other mana spreaders, but if it's just going to keep shooting, even when I don't really want it to, we're not doing that. There's my pulverizer, or my fluid transposer. I could... Gotta figure this out, how I want to do this. But we got it working now, so let's put down the energy acceptor here, and we can run it off of that, and then this guy should be putting out power that direction, right? So you're losing power, but you're gaining it right back, I'm sure, or pretty close to gaining it right back. I think it's keeping up. It's doing more than keeping up. It's keeping it going pretty good. So I can power all sorts of stuff off this thing. But it is going to drain this pool, but that's alright. I think it'll be fine. I can maybe put, what I might do is put like a redstone, I don't know. I'll figure it out, how I want to do it to augment it if it starts to not be able to handle the amount of mana that needs to go in there. Right now it should be fine. But I think maybe if I see, I went and got my old iron capped wood wand from upstairs, and I think if I use it to teleport with, then it should, or it may, if it stays with its same bugginess, always teleport with full essentia. Now, it doesn't seem to affect the mana, or my energy cells, but it does seem to affect everything else. So, so I think I can make that work, and we'll see if that's a little cheesy to do. I don't even know if this will happen for you guys or not. It might not happen that way for you guys, but it's certainly happening like that for me. So if you guys are getting a different result, if you guys are using the Dawn Machine and it's giving you a different result than that when you teleport it, if the Essentia is all there, you may not even be teleporting, I don't even know. But if you're getting a different result from me when you teleport it, I'd love to know all about that. So please feel free to tell me if you are, because frankly it's kind of upsetting me, especially if I have to reset the game every time. If you guys aren't having that trouble either, please let me know. Oops, I just lost all those bottles. I'll get them back. Do. And is there any in here? Boop. And in here. Boop. Alright. Shouldn't have wasted those bottles. I need to make cream. But if you guys are having the same trouble, let me know. If you're having different experience, let me know. I really want to figure out why mine is acting so wonky, messing up my inventory, just glitching really bad. Like I said, my armor's gone. It was gone, and I had a Terra Shatterer in its place right there. It was ridiculous, and so now I've got to make 9 more pieces of Terra Steel, which shouldn't be too hard. I've got all of this mana to do it. I've got a full mana pool there. I can just move this spark around and make it. It shouldn't be much of a problem, but it is a problem. It's really annoying that's what happened. So if you guys are having anything similar, let me know. Let me know what your experience is with the Dawn Machine and using the teleportation. Maybe using a ship is less buggy, but I don't know. I don't know that I really wanted to have to make a ship. You know, if the teleporter is going to be that difficult, then maybe they shouldn't use the teleporter, or it shouldn't even be in the game, because it's really causing problems. And you know, maybe we do need to make a ship, but I don't know. I'll figure it out as we go, and I guess that's really about all I wanted to show you guys this time. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of... I'm going to go... I guess let me make sure that there is... how do you make it? Eye of Ender. Eye of Ender? Blaze powder, right? Okay. I thought so, but I didn't know if it was going to be different. Nope. Well, let me just get me a blaze rod from the supplier. Open. We'll make some blaze powder. Oh, what the heck, we'll make 2. We'll probably need... well, we can't go to the end, can we? So I don't guess I needed 2 necessarily. But is this going to tell me which way to go? That way. Now, I've been told that where I need to go is to the taiga, and that's where that's at, where the stronghold is. So probably gonna go there. Next episode's gonna be me making a run to the taiga. I'll probably just film it right after this one, and I'll see you guys all there when we get there. And you know, if you guys enjoyed the episode, drop a like. You know, tell me what your experience is with the Dawn Machine. I really want to know what's going on. If you guys are having the same problems I am, or if it's just me. It might just be me. I don't know. But tell me what kind of experience you're having with the Dawn Machine. Tell me, you know, again, it sounds like people kind of want to see me do Feed the Beast Regrowth, I think is what I heard the most. Or Journey to the Core, maybe. We'll see which ones we want to do. So that could, you know, tell me what you're interested in. I may get one of those, or Clouds of Darkness. I might do Clouds of Darkness, actually. I'm kind of leaning towards it because there's a little bit of grindy to it, but it's also kind of just, at least at first, not too bad. I can make a few episodes of the beginning stuff, because like the first little bit is you're just kind of getting stuff going. You know, you got to get your automation going and everything you need to survive. And thankfully it doesn't do the diminishing returns on food, which is cool sometimes. But when it's just this, my problem with it, this one's a little bit better because the food is just kind of, I don't know, it's almost the sweet spot, I think, on doing it, because on some of them it's too forgiving and you can eat like 10 of something before it loses its effect. So then you end up needing less, I guess, to reset it back to being good again. You only need like 2 or 3 decent food items to make it work. Whereas this one's pretty close to right, although it can be kind of a real pain the first time it goes through. So keep that in mind. I like those, but the food can be kind of a problem. Me and my family, we all played some Blightfall this weekend, and it was pretty cool. The food part, though, was kind of difficult to get handled at first, and I don't know. I understand wanting to make food difficult to get, but making it just not work, I don't like that so much. I don't mind the whole, you eat something and it takes you, 3 times as long to eat it because, to represent you being completely sick of eating bread by itself. But the fact that it doesn't nourish you, you can survive for a really long time on nothing but bread. You really can. So maybe that'll get changed. I don't know. Maybe I need to. I might look into that. I've considered making my own mod pack, but I'm nowhere near at the point of doing what I want to do. And there's a note in my head. Okay, so again, I was going to end this episode like 3 minutes ago. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. All the comments, all the likes, everything else. Please, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell everybody. Have them tune in. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all later.